Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Shaniva Earlier Craft Doctor here for the third time doing a video. I was sitting here watching some YouTube videos and I was getting bored because it's time to go to bed. But of course, well, people who know me know I don't go to sleep early. And so I said, let's just create that last video that I wanted to do. So that's why I'm back. It's going to be a quick one because I did all the prep work, which is really what the problem was. I was doing all the prep work and I was excited, like, hey, I wish I could show them this. And so that's where we are. Okay, so don't forget I was using the Circlet Tryfolds from my haul earlier. That was these two. And I was excited. Like, this has turned out so nice. I love this. And so I did this design first, and then I did this design. Okay, I didn't know what I was doing because this was a try it for real. Because I am new at this circlet and trifold situation. So I read the instructions on the back. Cut your paper at 4.5 by 11. Score it at 3 5/8. I did that. Then it says center ink and stamp front image on panel 1. Approximately 1.75 inches from the top. Cut out opening with matching die. So I said, okay. So I did that. My panel 1 was right here. I would assume panel 1 was right here. And then it says fold over panel 2 and lightly trace the opening with a pencil. But if I would have folded over panel 2, which would have been this panel, I would have presumed, like that, it would have been backwards. So what I did instead was I folded over and made that panel 1. Then I took this and I traced it and I put this panel 2, and then I made that panel 3. Because when you follow the directions and look at the picture, it's not what they tell you to do if you don't understand what you're doing. This is 1, 2, and 3. And if you look at the picture, this one is panel 1. But when I had this paper like this, that made that panel 1. This is the actual one, not that one. But this made it panel 1, panel 2, panel 3. But if you do it that way, your card is not going to turn out like that. It's going to be on the wrong side. So what I did was I made it the wrong side. Who cares? So this is now panel 1, panel 2, and that little piece is panel 3. And now it looks just like what's in the picture. Because the way they have it is exactly how I have it. So I don't know what I did wrong, but guess what? It turned out right. I think that the panel 1 should have been this one. Then this should have been panel 2, and it should have went like that. But it didn't work out that way. This ended up being the back. But it looks like the picture. Not the coloring, but the card itself. But it turned out really well. I painted my gate a gray color and my little bird thing yellow. Because I didn't look at I never color it the way they really do all the time. Then my inner piece, it cut out perfectly. All I did was take this die, place it where I needed it. Then I traced it. And then I put this stamp on there. And then I stamped it. And then I took the die and I cut it out. I stamped it, then I cut it out, and then I traced it again, and then put this on here, just like that. And isn't this cute? So the next time I did it, that's this one, is this one. And I just finished it. And part of my haul is for tomorrow is the stamping platform that I used. So I'm not going to show you that part. So then this time, when it said panel 1, I flipped it over and I did it on this side. And I made this panel 1. That's panel 1. This got cut out of here with this die. So what I did was I did it backwards in my eyes, frontwards the way they say do it. So I stamped it and I die cut that one. The one thing I did with this one also, if you can tell the difference, is this card is bigger because this just seems so small to me. So when I put a sentiment or anything over here, it's going to be tiny. So I decided to make it a little bit bigger because my sentiments are bigger. Okay, so this turned out to be panel 1, so I cut this out, and then now in my brain, this is panel 1. Then panel 2, I took the panel 2 and I did the tracing, and then I put the stamp here, and then I took the die and I cut out that little piece. That was there. I traced this one in here, and you can see it's almost perfect because I lined these up much better the second time than I did the first time. So those are almost perfect. And I just finished doing these, so that's why they're not colored. But then I traced that little piece, and then I put the stamp directly on there. And my little pencil mark, I can erase because I'm almost spot on my pencil mark for this one. And it just takes some lining up and seeing through. And there we go. And then now panel 2 and panel 1. How about that? How about that? So that's what I wanted to show you in my next video. I really appreciate you. Thank you for allowing me to come into your space, and wait till tomorrow because I have another haul for you. Thank you so much. Have a good one.